All right, so we're gonna continue. We're gonna pick up from where we last left off. And yeah, we kind of forgot where we actually left off. But yeah, I suppose now we got this new area, Jotunheim, and I guess we could try playing it on expert mode as well. I mean, why not? And as usual, and playing this guy, gonna go for lightning, thunder, codex, suppose the name of the relic is. Starting off nicely with a finding a bit more a possibility to gather some experience, and now that might be useful. Oh, look at that, starting up with buff to movement speed. Allowing us to grab a bit of gold. Now we're just gonna hope that we will manage to not take that much damage before the next elite spawn. Possibly, if it's possible, I mean, it would be nice if we could actually get rid of these elites before new ones spawn. But as it stands, it seems like we're gonna have to deal with a whole bunch of elites at the same time. And also regular mobs, which are getting quite difficult for us to deal with, getting kinda swamped. Yeah, that did not go as planned. But yeah, we're definitely doing that again. I mean, it's possible. We can still manage, I'm sure. Now we got ourselves an axe as well. That's probably just what we needed. Now there we go. We might actually get a chance to do this run a little bit better than the last one. That is awesome. Now those pink bulbs definitely give us a lot of experience at the start. They are very helpful. Now I believe we're actually gonna go for some experience first off. A little bit experience buff. That's a little bit of that. And then hopefully we'll get a bunch of gold as well. That would be pretty awesome. Now we do have our experience gain maxed. So we'll be able to grab a bit of the old fire ring. We have learned that this fire ring is quite useful, especially when we get well, a bunch of projectiles spinning around us. And there we go. We would really appreciate more projectiles on the fireballs. These three are not doing nearly enough area coverage on their own. I'm gonna re-roll that. Yes. Another projectile. And some gold. Now this is starting to get difficult. I think roll for damage. Alright, now the question is, do we re-roll and hope for projectiles? Yes, we do. That is a success. I think we should probably hope for the burn chance on the fireballs. I mean, this is obviously a snow level, and that means that the enemies will definitely be susceptible to fire damage. We know this. This is a fact. We're starting to get a bit of money. A bit of money. Not very opulent, but I mean, it's quite all right. It's better than to be completely broke. Although it's getting a bit dicey here. A bit dicey. And we got hit. That's okay. We were kind of expecting getting hit, so that's okay. We'll live with that. Gonna have to. Now we removed the curse at least, so that's a plus. Although the next level of this skill is requiring 5 skill points, which is quite a lot. But we're almost there. And that would be a boss. That is terrifying. And it's chasing us. But we do have the upgraded fire now. So that is definitely a plus. Ah, yes. Not a huge fan of the fire just dying out like that. That is not helping our cause. We might be able to survive this. Although she will kill us with one hit, so that is an issue. So close. Yes. Look at that. And now we've unlocked Axeldor in the in the shop. That is helpful. Now the question is, so yeah, we're obviously gonna go for that. So it's got pretty poor damage, but I mean, we'll just make sure to buff it. Yeah. I was kind of hoping to get a bit of gold there, but yeah, that's what we kind of did. I could roll something nice with this chest, something incredibly nice. So what we're hoping for is a fire roll. We did not get it. But then we've got the axe on area. But I think it would be preferable just to do the damage roll on that instead. And this is a burning artifact, and enjoy those. And now the question is, what is it that we really need at this point? And I think we rolled for the attraction puzzle, and yeah, we're just gonna hope that this will take us through the next part of this map. which it might, very well might. And we've got some new shrines, so let's check those out. Might be something really nice. This is actually very nice. As we've only got one red heart, that means that we'll be able to get a 100% damage boost if we manage to stay on this area, allotted area, for 35 seconds. Which isn't really that simple. Really isn't. Right. I suppose we should aim to roll that last piece of upgrade as well. And we're soon we will have this great artifact. Oh, look at that. And now we actually do double damage from before. I would lie if I said that that was not useful. And now we have a whole bunch of elites looking our way. 3 of them to be specific. 1 down. We got 2 left. Definitely going for the +9. Now we're actually doing double damage. That is so helpful. Still a bit dicey for us here, but we are surviving, albeit barely. Definitely being a bit difficult for us, but we'll manage. We'll manage. Also, we can see that the seeds that we're gaining are definitely increasing. There's a lot of seeds being had. And those are nice. Those are very nice. Here we go. Of course, we should run for more fire damage and then go for area. Right now we are doing a decent amount of damage, but we need to make sure that we still will be able to do so. Even after the monsters and the mobs upgrade themselves. So, here we go, more burn damage. We can see that there's a lot of monsters being burned constantly. Also, seems like lightning, the thunder paralysis thing, is working quite well as well on this level. We are, however, not getting very much extra damage from the fire, so I think we need to make sure that we upgrade this to the maximum. Now there we go. Now burning definitely does work in our favor. Also, we're gonna make sure that we actually get a fair amount of gold. That isn't that prioritized, I mean just staying alive is important, but Yeah, gold is nice. I mean, if we're supposed to do like the last act of this, and we're all going to need the additional gold. Trying to get a bit more experience points, and we can use those. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go for a an additional level of this special attack. I think it's quite enough just having one of those elites running at us. That's probably quite useful to pick that up. Now let's grab some area. Yes, look at that. Huge fireballs. Almost like having two walls of fire here. Definitely helping out. Now we've got a boss fight on our hands again. All right. We are damaging the boss, and that is a good thing. And now I think he has got a bit more mad than he was before. Lad. Here we go. We managed to actually take the boss down. That is helpful. Good. Now, question is, do we re-roll this? Because we have some things that we actually might be kind of interested in, but I think we're gonna re-roll. And we do have the movement speed upgrade, and we also have the combustion. This is difficult. I think we're actually gonna grab the combustion. Because more damage will mean that we will survive for longer, and that even if we don't clear this map, then at least we'll be able to survive for a little bit longer at least. Look at that, we got 2 chests. And we're not having a lot of luck here. That is a very good find. We need more of the fire additions. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but such it may be. Just gonna make sure that we check all of the artifacts. And that is a bit snow damage, or freeze, I guess. And I don't feel like that is a very good thing on this level. Probably other levels where that might actually make more sense. Should probably move to upgrade our special attack. Also, we should consider upgrading the Sindri's axe. And yeah, not sure with which to start. I think the special attack is probably better to start with. All right. And now... Still, it's kind of getting a bit cramped again, but... Good thing that we are survivors of the Ragnarok. I mean, it says sounds of our characters' capacity. And we even got ourselves a bit of cash. Probably gonna have to use the special skill. It was getting a bit cramped. We're gonna upgrade that to the maximum level. And at this point, we are gonna go for the axe. We do need to have the fire ring active to actually do damage. So after that, we are gonna go for upgrading the duration. Make sure that this stays up for longer. Because we can only push when we've got the fire ring active. The lightning really isn't killing or clearing the mobs at a high enough pace as it stands. But there we go. There is the bird. We are likely to take damage. Starting to feel a bit inevitable at this point. Alright. Yes, the staff, of course. Knowing what we know, we should probably have gone upgrading the staff instead. Hindsight is always 2020, though. Alright. So we're actually kinda waiting to spend our last special move till the last elites spawn. And now they have spawned. We're just gonna try to do as much damage as we possibly can during this last few milliseconds of this map. See if we can get a couple of more experience levels, and we kinda did. That's helpful. Alright, and now we can ascend this relic. Up to 3 times, they say. Yeah. So, yes, we could put in a little bit more status duration as well. And projectile speed is good for us. So we're gonna do that. And yeah. I guess that is the only point that we'll be able to afford. This fight will prove difficult. That much we can say. This will not be a simple fight to do. Oh! Laser eyes! Yeah. We did not prepare for the laser eyes. Oh well. That did go relatively well. Anyways, because we've got like a whole large amount of more leaves. That is kind of helpful. And now so the question becomes, what should we put our points toward? We've got some quite decent things. And the thing is, I believe we could go for more sea drops, but it's getting kind of... look at that, we're actually increasing the chance by 70%. That's kind of good. That is kind of good, isn't it? Let's go with that. That means that we'll have good chances of actually improving our guys. And yeah, question is, how strong will she be? Will she be able to manage expert mode? I don't think so, because she doesn't have like lightning. We're gonna go with rather we could actually try to clear expert with Axelor. He's got the sword, and we know that the sword is all powerful. Let's do that. We want to have additional damage and additional projectiles. Cooldown is not that important. Not really, but yeah. Look at that, free money. Definitely not gonna say no to money. Now the question becomes, do we re-roll? And I'm gonna go with yes. It's either more damage or more projectiles, and we're not really having the best of luck here. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna go for a bit more critical. Why? Let's go for a little bit more of them old projectiles. Let's re-roll once more, or rather, we could go with this. Just gonna hope that we get a little bit more damage later. Also, probably should not go for any weird things. Go. So we could always put a couple of points into our friend, the old movement speed. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that is just too overpowered, and you would be right. It is. Movement speed is just one awesome thing, especially when dodging the mobs. But you know, it also allows us to traverse the landscape quicker, and that means that we're more likely to find gold. Now we can actually upgrade the sword as well. Yes, and now we're starting to have a little bit of attack coverage as well. So nice. We got a shrine to the left of us, so we're gonna go and check that out. Hopefully we'll come across about a fair amount of chests during this as well. Go. Bit of food. We're taking the damage, as it will bring us more damage for every point of damage that we do take. So we should also check out the shrine to the left. That is a rock. Now, question is what is in the blue shrine as well. Oh, look at that. That is so nice. So that would be an axe. We are in no hurry to pick up the axe though, because kind of hoping that we can find a bunch of chests to allow us to upgrade the sword further. That would help us quite a lot, quite a bit. Now we can upgrade the special move as well. I think we're gonna wait for the attack speed. Definitely a good boost, it is, but feels like it might be nice to have a decent special attack as well. So that would also help us to find a little bit additional coin when going to the merchant's room shop. And at this point we can actually survive 2 hits from the boss. That is good with us. 2 hits is definitely good enough. And we are clearing. There we go. Now we can actually, we can probably max out the attack speed now at this point. Even start going for a bit of damage while we're at it. So as you can see, the slashes are becoming far more frequent, and that is actually gonna enable us to take 1 point of damage. as we still are able to survive specifically 2 hits from the boss. There we go. And yeah, now we can actually put another point into the Infinity Whirlwind. And we do that, make sure that we can destroy a couple of chests. See if we can. Money. This is a 25% increase to our damage stat. And that is actually very good. Very good find. And then another question is, I think we might actually enjoy this attraction fossil, which gives us a larger area to collect the yellow orbs from. And yeah, let's go for a chest. Chests are our friend. Move speed, you say? Why yes. Yes, we like movement speed. And a bit more health, for maximum health. That is also very nice for us. And yeah. Spend a little bit of money to get better damage. That is also... that is not bad. Not bad at all. And now we've got some health options as well. I think we could grab a mead, but then, yeah, do that. And there we go. Hoping for a damage roll. And we got it. And I guess that kind of sums this up. I don't think we can do anything more, so we're just gonna have to hope to get a good roll this next roll as well. And that is not helping us. Like, plus... oh, never mind, it's a plus 25% damage. That is actually helping us. That is as long as we have a blue heart, so we're gonna have to keep the blue heart somehow. But I suppose if we can roll back out the blue potions at a later date, then it might be worth it. Yeah, so we do know that we can grab a little bit more movement speed using that as well. Attacking backwards too, but the damage is reduced by 50%. So it's like 56 to 64 and now 43 to 50. That is actually a terrible trade. But we do have a huge area. And we don't need that, because, well, we do prefer to have red hearts to this character. That. And yeah, the elites are taking quite a lot longer to actually manage. We can roll damage, and we did roll damage. And I have to do that a couple of more times. But we are having a bit of luck with the gold coins. I think we could actually go for the cooldown reduction as well. I definitely think that is a possibility. The Infinity Whirlwind is really powerful though. Makes us clear a huge amount of terrain in a short time. That is helping our gold accumulation for sure. Thing is though, we're kind of hoping to get more potions and to make sure that we get enough red hearts. And we don't want to spend the potion, the health potion that we have equipped right now. We'd rather keep that for a while longer. That isn't that it's needed. Alright, now we're grabbing green hearts as well. And I don't see why not. So I believe our warrior is starting to have a bit of health at this point. He's becoming a tank, if you will. Gonna save up our special skill. It might actually finish by the time that the elites spawn. But as we can see in the bar at the top of the screen, our elites will spawn pretty soon. We're just gonna save that for this spawn. If they spawn, we're starting to get a fair amount of potions around our character, and we like the potions because they allow us to take a bit of damage and then yeah, get an increase in our damage stat. Now let's hope we can roll damage. We did roll damage, that is very helpful. Very helpful indeed. And there we have a boss spawn. And so he's turned red, which means that he's in a berserk mode. We're just gonna dodge his attacks. Even though he's a red guy, still he is manageable. There we go. Yeah. Now we've got a tarot deck. I think we could actually go for this. It's got some interesting... I mean, it's got a buff mechanic, but it's very expensive. And the question is, can't we actually achieve more by just going for the tactical rules? And we do have stuff that we want to grade on the character as well, like cooldown, and possibly another skill as well. So it feels like not impossible to go for Stormbringer perhaps. But then again, it is powerful. We don't have enough cooldown to actually make a lot of the hero deck. So I think we're actually gonna go for a little bit more damage. Why, look at that. That is actually very helpful. Well, we did not get that much luck finding more gold though. Unless might be some gold over here. No. Not that much. Alright, we can afford a little more damage and a little more cooldown reduction, but I don't think that we need more cooldown reduction as we're already at 100%. Go for a chest instead. Go. We're gonna hope to get more chests to spawn and gonna hope for more extra damage. Very nice. Very nice. We're just hoping for more extra damage rolls for the sword. And as we all can see, it's taking a fair amount of time to clear the mobs. So we got ourselves a holy sword over there, and we got a rock there. Yeah, I don't think we actually have that much to pick up in the shrine department. But I mean, it's going quite well. We're grabbing a lot of seeds as well. And just on the count of the seeds, it looks like we're actually going to have quite a bit of points to spend in our development tree after this game, regardless. But if we also manage to clear expert mode, then means that we'll get more leaves as well. It's not impossible, but it looks like the boss fight will be a bit tough. Definitely gonna be a bit tough. Yes, there's a bird here. A bird. Now that hit was a bit careless of me. Allow. Definitely gonna grab the gold. Alright, so we got a bit of attack speed. We're definitely gonna grab. Actually go for the chest as well. Hoping for a damage roll. And all of the damage rolls are our friend. I think that's actually the most important roll that we can get. Yeah. Definitely not going all too poorly. Here we could and should probably go for the additional critical chance. Now we've obviously unlocked another character as well. Alright, I think that, yeah, we can't afford anything else. Well, let's go. Alright, and also, we do have a couple of unspent points, which we could spend, and could spend. Now, we do have a lot of different options here, but I think just making sure that we do different amounts of damage, different types of damage, probably a good idea. And yeah, just gonna. I think we definitely got enough cooldown as it is. That is not an issue. This is going just fine, smoothly, some would argue. We've also got that chance to paralyze our enemies. Now, this is an annoying attack. Never ending too, it seems. There we go. That is pretty awesome. And now we've got some points to spend here for sure. And also we've got some game modes unlocked as well. So let's just see how many leaves. We got 17 leaves. There are a lot of unlockables at this point. I think that the movement speed one is probably the most attractive one. So yeah. Got so many characters to play here. I think we'll go... we haven't cleared anything with this girl, but have we cleared that? I think we could do expert with Halfgrim as well. That being said, we could also go for a custom. And look at this. This is going to give us 4 more leaves. And that is also pretty cool. Actually, if we're not gonna visit the shops, which we were talking about not doing, then this might actually be a very attractive option. And this guy, we know that he cannot pick up potions either, as he only plays with the blue hearts. Then we can do those, and we don't need the gold, and we don't need to re-roll our relics. And then we won't need the shops, right? I'm gonna do those. We can just don't need an unexpected visitor. Then we do need to have our levels. Those are our friends. Or do we? Do we though? Do we really? Yeah, probably. And chests are definitely our friends, but this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Let's try. Also, we do get 10 points at the start, so that is pretty helpful. Actually, I really need, just give me a minute, because I really need to pick up a bit of coffee, as one does. And I'll return in just a minute. And so we have coffee, and we know that coffee is a natural building block of life. So that is going to help us survive for a bit. Right. Let us carry on and see how this turns out. And now, this time, there's no curses being thrown our way. Oh, look at this. This is just magnificent. Magnificent, I say. So much speed. Man, this guy is a race car. We don't really need the poison damage, but I mean, It is an artifact. Definitely is an artifact. And yeah, we do have 5 gold just from starting the game, so we're gonna use those. And get ourselves an Ascension pistol as well. And that is even more poison damage. But I don't really think that we need more poison damage. Let's just grab our good friend, the fire ball of fire ring. I don't know. We're gonna make sure the last couple of levels of this that we do get projectiles, as those we are lacking. Oh, never mind, we can't re-roll the relics. So I guess we'll just be hoping for the best. This is terrible. 3 projectiles. But they are doing great damage though. It's time to get some experience up. I think we should actually get electrify the floor, you say? Yeah, let's do that. A little bit of electrified floor. I think we're actually gonna hope that we do get death and roll more electrical damage under codex damage. Alright. Yeah, I guess we could actually make sure that that is max level. Though it's really not going to be our... I guess it's safe to say that this will be our last line of defense. That is, if the lightning does not work, then the fireballs will help us survive. Might be useful. I am skeptical though. That was not good. That was bad. Let's keep focus on social distancing, people. Lightning. Yes, thunder codex damage. Or projectiles. That's fine, I guess. Alright, now time to actually grab the last couple of levels on the experience for the boss. Alright. Now we can actually also put a point into our special ability. So let's do that. There we go. That is not good. That is bad. And so, our proud wizard was slain by a bird. Man, the birds are fickle in this game. That much we have learned. And so, I believe I'm gonna take a break at this point. And yeah, thank you all joining up and watching the stream. You all are awesome. Now return in an hour or so. Now take care, and depending on your time zone, then just you have an awesome day. Please take care and you have a lovely night. Stay safe.